Well, fine, good afternoon all. This is Patricia and I am traveling for history. I'm in West Rutland, Vermont today, and by chance found this thing called the Sculpture Trail. Well, let's start here where it says, honoring the heritage of Vermont marble workers. We have, well, a lot of them are from Poland. Czechoslovakia, Austria, Poland, well, a lot from Poland. I'll have you pause and read this list for yourselves. My last name may be Orojo, but some of these names certainly rival mine for complexity in pronunciation. Look at that bench there, too. Holy cow. I see a hand coming up over the side, so we need a closer look at that. It's like someone is just sort of sitting here with their arm right there. Looks like a couple of feet as well. Perhaps a bit of a torn edge on this couch. It looks to be a couch. This is by Joanna Sokolowska. It's in marble. Beautiful, isn't it? And here we have the Sculpture Trail. Again, West Rutland, Vermont. And there is a brochure. There's across the way where it says the Gordon Marshall Coping Shop and the building next to it, the carving studio. This is where professional artists and instructors work side by side with emerging artists for lifelong learning. You figure so many cemeteries have beautiful monuments. I wonder if they teach them how to repair these monuments as well. All right, here we have this sculpture here. And this is by Rick Rothrock. It's called the Tutus Fugo. It's marble, it's granite, and if you want to buy it for $75,000, hey, have at it. Wow, look at these pieces. They're huge. Alright, so it appears we have some metal. It looks like a saw. I don't know if it's a real saw or not, but I don't see anything that says, this is what it's called. Amazing. And as I continue, you can see some gorgeous pieces along here. Let's look at this one next. It really reminds me of a checkerboard. And what does this say? What is the name of this piece? It's by Hector Santos for Sculptfest 01. It's called Jones. It's marble, slate, copper, and it's not for sale. Wow. I don't know about you, but artists think in an entirely different manner than I do. Maybe you do as well. And if you're an artist, please let us know in the comments. So, this piece is by Taylor Apostle. It's called Kava, and it's in marble and serpentine steel. Wow, that is a beautiful piece. And we can see on the top, hopefully you can tell from the top there, that it looks like what happens when you drill through a piece of stone, and you get like these ridges behind it. Let's see. I perhaps should have walked it in a different fashion around here, but here we come over here. I don't see any names on these here, any signage. So we can see like the ridge marks of a drill going through over on that side too. And isn't that nifty? It's marble on the bottom, and these wood pieces on the top, so you can grow some grass and whatnot there. How nifty is that? There's a block of marble hidden in the, more than one block of marble hidden in back there. And there's more hidden over here too. We can see the striations of drill bits going through. And you can likely see also the ridges from the drill bits on the stone. I think that's the coolest thing. Ooh, what's over here? I see what appears to be the roof of something. Nope. Nope. But what is that? Oh, I guess it's just a block. The shape from over here, does that look like a wedge of cheese or maybe a wedge of pie to you too? Huh. I have to laugh. I just had a slice of pizza, which could have been one of those too. What does this say? The holiday weekend went from smoky to soggy. Certainly feel free to double time the video. I don't walk fast. Oh, but is there anything back here? All right, this is more of the sculpture garden here at in West Rutland, Vermont. I don't know the road it's on. Well, okay, it's on Marble Street, apparently, here in West Rutland. Makes sense, don't you know? All right. It almost seems like it could be a grave, doesn't it now? I don't see anything written on it. This is by Chris Wells in 2015, called Mass Displacement Number 4. Champlain black marble earthworks, paving stones. It doesn't say it's for sale, but because some of these are available for purchase. There's also a bunch of marble present here that is not like sculptures. I will say it reminds me a bit of a graveyard. It's free, by the way, and I do love me free. I bet you do too. So see, these pieces here are just marking the side of the road. It is a bit like walking a cemetery, though. This ground is uneven and all that. And here's another crafted item. It's by Stephen Giblin. 1991 Vermont Bicentennial Sculpture Symposium. It's called Earth Gouge, number 3. Champlain black marble. POR. I don't know what POR stands for. Oh, property of someone. I don't know what that stands for. All right. Now the video I'm creating today is not going to cover everything in this sculpture garden. So if you want to see it in person, I highly recommend coming on down, because my favorite word in the English language is what? What is it? Have you been watching my videos? Free. What would that be in other languages? Gratis. What is that, Spanish? What would it be in French? I don't remember. Anyway, but free is my favorite word in the English language. This one is called, this was by Christoph Spath, 1991 Vermont Bicentennial Sculpture Symposium, called Cubes and Curves. It's made of marble, POR. And if anyone knows what POR stands for, because we're for sale, we say for sale, so property of, I don't know if it's property of, but I love the drill bit ridges. That's what it looks like to me. Does it have any ridge marks? Like the drill edges. I don't see drill edges on here. I wonder if they drove a spike. But spikes usually have, the spikes, those rods usually have some sort of like a corrugated edge to them. I don't see anything on there. Don't know about you, but this one certainly reminds me of the University of Vermont. They have some sort of ball, a boulder. Also reminds me of a variety of cemeteries as well. What is this? This is by Whit Humphreys. It is the from Sculptfest 98, Ordovician hook, bricks, steel, POR. Oops, let me grab a photograph of that. This is intriguing. I like brick, admittedly, and girders are pretty cool too. And look at that! Wow. It's neat. By the way, what is the modern equivalent of neat, cool, nifty? What is the modern equivalent? I remember maybe in the 90s, rad, but I am totally lost on today's lingo. I do want to walk us back to this bench back there. This is by Pat de Gagorza from the 1991 Vermont Bicentennial Sculpture Symposium. It's called River Birds. It's made of marble, POR. Love the curves of this. I plan to conduct research on how marble is shaped. I mean, I know it's not all chisels. I'm guessing they do sand it to some degree. But for folks who know answers to my questions right now, if you want to put them in the comments below, I would truly appreciate that. This looks like a throne. Let us look. This is by B. Amore, Place of Healing Stones. Marble. It's not for sale. NFS stands for not for sale. And there's this bench here. Looks like many, many benches I've seen in cemeteries. And have filmed as well. This is J. Dixon Ferguson, February 28, 1954 to June 27, 2023. Designed by his grandchildren in honor of their grandfather. I wonder if their grandfather were a marble cutter. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? You want to sit on it, just notice it has, at least at the time of this filming, looks like maybe bird crap on it. But it's a beautiful piece. How smooth is it? It's actually a lot smoother than it looks. The path does wend its way around as well. I'm not sure how long this trail is, but it's very interesting and unusual, and I like both of those things. Offbeat. So glad we found this by accident. It was kind of like a with the brakes. Oh, look at this. What is this? So yeah. All right. So just so you know, there are paths all over this place, and we can see. Oops, actually, you probably can't see right now. There's a path that goes around that way, and is there another path over here? No. But I'm going to head back this way, so you'll have to come here and take a look-see for yourself. I'm going to head back down where we started, or nearly where we started. Alrighty. Let's continue on over here. There's some absolutely gorgeous pieces over here. So like, it reminds me a bit of Hope Cemetery in Barry, Vermont. You must go there. You must. If you visit only one cemetery in the entire state of Vermont, Hope Cemetery is the cemetery to visit. Many of these sculptors, the sculptors didn't wear masks, and they often had severe lung diseases that killed them. And they would, so many of them carved their own mortuary stones. Absolutely beautiful. I have videos on Hope Cemetery. I highly recommend you go visit. Let's see. Well, let's go with this one. Holy cow. This is absolutely spectacular. Spectacular. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And says by Evan Morse in 2010, Sunbather. It is for sale for $12,000. It is a marble. This is, I mean, look at the toes. You can even make out toenails and fingernails on the hands and the parts of the hair and her face. Wow, really beautiful. Beautiful sculpture. Wow. That's probably my favorite piece I've seen today, and I filmed one of clothes on a clothesline that were marble. They were all marble. That was extraordinary too. Ooh, what is this rusty thing over here? Let us take a look-see. Here's a piece of art. It is by Jamie Hatch. It's called Green Mountain Recliner. It's steel and it's $12,000. That's quite the recliner. Let me back up so you get the full view of this. This is marvelous. Not actually far back enough yet either. There we go. Let's walk around to this piece. Kind of reminds me of maybe something you see on the side of the road. What is that? What a gorgeous piece. If the artist should catch wind of this, or the family of the artist, I'm having some fun talking about what it reminds me of, something I would see on the side of the road. Because really, this is the side of the road. Let's see what this one is. From this side, it reminds me of a fancy pitcher, like a pitcher of water or something. Maybe a pitcher of wine. Let's see what the artist calls it. This is by Carol Driscoll, A Broken Tail. It's marble, and it's $30,000. This is a humongous piece of marble. When you see the hole there, you put your finger through to, what was this called again? Broken tail. Huh. Oh, I see, like a fishtail. Got it. Okay. For those who already saw it, yep, slow to the party. Huh. Beautiful piece. And look at that one. This is by Rick Rothrock, 2012 Artist in Residence. Trace, marble, $30,000. The skill that brought this to life, astonishing. What is this? I am trying to figure out what this is. What do you think it is before I tell you? Quickly, put in the comments below. It's by Justin Rose. It's called Big Chief. It is marble and $5,500. Should you come here to walk this place, which I do recommend you do, today it's about 80 degrees Fahrenheit and a lot of little gnats, these little black bugs, whatnot. This is fascinating over here. Let's quit the piece. And this is by Elena Saracino, 2023 Artist in Residence. It's called Genesis. It's marble and it's $7,500. The prices I'm quoting are in United States dollars. Wow. This is by Alexander Eftimovsky, 2019 artist in residence. It's called Knot Marble, $10,500. It is for sale. Beautiful piece. That sound you hear in the background is a sculptor working on a piece of marble. This is by Ivan Rojas Tovar, 2022 artist in residence. It's called Couple. Danby Marble. Danby is a town in Vermont. It's $18,000. Oops. I forgot to take a photo for you. And there we go. Look at that. This is by Antron. Maybe it's Antron. 2013 artist in residence. Aura of Friendship. It's marble and $250,000 on my shadows right there. I don't know if I can take a photo of it without my shadow in it. Look at this humongous piece. And this is why it's $250,000. This reminds me of a corrugated cardboard box. This is by Stephanie Robinson, 2016 artist in residence. Moondog marble, $11,500. And over here, there is this. Reminds me of a seashell. Oops. As a reminder, as I keep walking this land, it is as uneven as a cemetery still. I'm not saying don't come and walk this place yourself. I'm saying be careful when you come walk this place. This is by Rick Rothrock. It's called Soliloquy. It is marble and $20,000. We've seen his name, I remember seeing it at least 2 other times. There's this. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? It feels ethereal to me. We have this one here and only that one over there, so just about done showing you. This is by Casey Wright. It is called Sea Fan. It's marble and steel and $15,000. That's beautiful. I love this. It just looks like stacks of marble. I feel like I could sit there. Well, this is Patricia from Traveling for History. This is the Marble Trail in West Rutland, Vermont. It's free. Who does not free? Thanks so much for coming with me today. Until I see you again, have a fabulous rest of your day. Thanks for watching. Bye now.